Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a video on the betta fish, or the Betta splendens. The betta fish, also known as the Siamese fighting fish, is a part of the gourami family of fish. It is often found in stagnant bodies of water or slow-moving waters in Southeast Asia, in countries such as Thailand. The water is often filled with loads of plant detritus, which is just a fancy word for leaf litter, tree limbs, and more, and is dark with tannins which are released by the plant detritus as they decay. You may be wondering what tannins are. Tannins are found in many parts of the plant. These compounds are released into water, and this is why you might hear about tannins when people are talking about fancy wines, coffees, teas, and more. The compound is a polyphenol and is an antioxidant, which protects the cells from oxidizing effects from metabolism. Tannins also often lower the pH, making it more acidic. But back to the betta fish. In the wild, it is omnivorous and is known for eating mosquito larvae in stagnant pools of water, just like rice ponds, and they do require fiber from plants, insect, and crustacean exoskeletons. It can experience temperatures of around 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius at its lowest, and up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius in the wild. This depends on the area that it is inhabiting and where the water is being sourced from. They have evolved a labyrinth lung as an adaptation to their environment, as they may be in poorly oxygenated, shallow puddles, and as a result they require fresh air, as there's not enough oxygen in the water. As a side result of living in shallow puddles, they also are excellent jumpers to deal with the issue. This is quite similar to killifish and how they deal with the same issue. Both male and female betta fish are territorial, despite what people may say, and so in the wild they only interact for brief periods of time, either to mate, fight for prime territory, or to establish hierarchies in a given area. Now that we know a bit about the wild betta fish, how do you care for it? So, I would recommend a tank size of at least 3 gallons or 12 liters or bigger. I currently house mine in an 8-gallon tank. I have my temperature at 24 degrees at the lowest, but anything between 24 and 27 or 75 to 81 degrees Fahrenheit is perfectly fine. If it goes a little bit above or a little bit below, the fish will not be harmed in any ways. The harm only comes when the temperatures are at the extremes. Taking this into mind, they do require a heated tank or to be in a room that is maintained at those temperatures. If not, they can suffer from viral, bacterial, or fungal infections. Now onto the water chemistry. Betta fish do require clean water, and water that is free from chlorine, chloramines, and heavy metals. Thus, it is a very good idea to have a good water conditioner. So I use Seachem Prime, but you can use anything that is more easily available to you. Just make sure that they treat for those things as well. The pH can range from 6 to 8 for ornamental strains, and the wild strains are a little bit different. And the water hardness can range anywhere from 20 parts per million all the way up to 270 parts per million. For the filtration of the tank, as they are from slow-moving or stagnant bodies of water, they should have a sponge filter or a pump filter that does not have too high of a turnover rate. The diet can consist of dry food, but they should be fed frozen or live foods to ensure healthy digestion, otherwise they may suffer from bloating and constipation and can die as a result. The decor of the tank. I believe that they do best in tank with lots of hiding space and it is heavily planted. This mimics their natural environment and helps to reduce the stress on the fish and display natural behaviors from them. Now onto tank mates. These fish should be kept in a species-only tank, in my opinion, but if they are to be housed with other fish, the fish should not have long finnage or have lots of color to them. This reduces the chance of the betta fish being aggressive towards them and possibly harming and killing the fish, which is exactly what we don't want to happen. Although some individuals of the betta fish may be more peaceful than others, females are generally accepted as being more friendly and may be more likely to be okay in a community setting, but none of this is guaranteed, and so you must evaluate this on a case-to-case basis. Now onto the reproduction of the fish. The males will create bubble nests when they are ready to mate, and females will become more pale and have dark vertical bars in the body. They will embrace each other, which is just when they wrap around each other's bodies, and at this point you will see the milt and eggs being released from the males and the female, and then the male will pick up the eggs and put it into their bubble nest. The eggs will hatch in about 24 to 48 hours, but they can remain in the nest for up to 4 days as they absorb their yolk sacs. The fry require humid conditions to form their labyrinth lung, and so the tank should be sealed to maintain a high humidity. A lot of times this is done by using cling film or saran wrap, as it is super cheap and an easy method to do. Once they do emerge from the bubble nest, they should be fed on infusoria grade foods or small live food like baby brine shrimp or microworms, and so should not be fed adult food. The adults often don't eat the eggs or the fry, but it may occur, and so if you're breeding them for profit, you should remove them to ensure that the most fish survive. Now, how to tell if you have a male or a female. Easiest way to tell if you have a male or a female is to compare the intensity of the colorations. Oftentimes, the males are brighter and have longer fins than the females. This can be more tricky in the short-finned varieties of betta fish, like the plakat. If you still can't tell whether or not you have a female or a male, females will a lot of times have a visible egg spot between their ventral and their anal fin, and males' ventral fins will be thicker and longer than the females. Males might also have their beard or gills showing from behind the gill cover. I hope this information has been helpful, and I have absolutely loved having my own betta fish, which you have seen a lot of, Mr. Giuseppe. These fish have amazing personalities, are absolutely gorgeous, coming in all sorts of sizes, colors, and fin patterns, making them perfect for nearly everyone, as you can choose the betta fish for you. Thank you for watching my video, and thank you to Giuseppe for letting me film him. If you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any tips or tricks you'd like to leave to other viewers, please just leave them down in the comments down below. And until next time, guys, thank you, bye.